Welcome back to Game Geeks. I'm your host, Kurt Wiegel. Today's episode, Primetime Adventures. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a fairly thin book, but you know, it is well worth your money to get a hold of this. You can get this from Indie Press Revolution. I really like this game. The entire purpose for this game is to role play your favorite TV show, either one that you have or one that you can make up yourself. And this game does it perfectly. It supposes that you have a small number of episodes in your season, and then each character has a certain rating in that episode for how much they can affect it. Is that their big pivotal episode? Is that their episode, for instance? If so, they have a lot more control over how the game engine works. People who don't have as much of a role to play in that episode have smaller amounts of control. They might be the one taken hostage. They might just be in a scene or two. This really encourages a lot of interaction between the players and the game master. In fact, it suggests that you spend an entire evening just setting up what the series is, what the characters do, how they interact with a situation. It really needs that deep level of buy-in from your players and your game master to really get this to work. This just shouldn't be a throw together, hey, we're going to go into a dungeon tonight and beat up on some orcs and take their stuff sort of thing. This really encourages you to think deep into the motivations of your character, to think really about what drives them, how they interact in a situation. Their character has issues that they have to work through, just like any TV show character does. It also gives you some really good examples based on popular TV shows that you would probably know, like Alias, Battlestar Galactica, Angel, even sitcoms like Friends, Gilmore Girls, Felicity, things like that. This is worth getting your hands on if you want a game that really emulates a TV style well. It uses cards for its randomizing mechanic as opposed to dice. It uses red cards versus black cards for successes versus failures. Guys, I got to tell you, get your hands on this book as quickly as you can, because if you want a game that does television and you can make TV series with it, it's really interesting from that point of view alone. It gives you several example TV shows in there to work with. One of them, in fact, the one they give you the most examples of is Bootleggers, which is a family in the 20s and 30s dealing with running liquor. And it's a family drama versus a sort of a supernatural college drama. Really, I like it a lot. It's fun. I don't think it's for every group, though. If you have a group that's really into mechanics, that's really into a lot of fighting, I don't think this is a game for you. But if you have a group that's mainly made up of people who like getting into motivations of characters, depth of thought, and what really drives a character and dealing with their issues, this is a good game to get your hands on. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email us at knwiegel@yahoo.com. For Game Geeks, I'm your host, Kurt Wiegel. Good day and good gaming.